channel. It is Friday, June 23rd. So we are 8 weeks away from the wedding, and like I said, I want to take you guys through kind of weekly vlogs, at least until we get there, just to document kind of the weeks leading up, a little bit of the wedding planning, the moving process, because we move in 2 weeks, so there's just a lot going on at the moment. Also, I think I slept a total of like 3 or 4 hours last night. Milo was sick again, so he woke us up every single hour asking to be let out. Poor baby, he was really not feeling good. He's still not feeling great, so that's a whole other situation. So anyways, it's Friday. I'm actually on my way to my first wedding dress fitting. So my wedding dress is in the back, so I'm gonna go and actually meet the seamstress who's gonna help me do all the alterations. So that's exciting. I'm excited to hear kind of her feedback on the things that I think I would like to change, or the things that I think could look better or be more fitted to me. So looking forward to that. Also just stopped at the liquor store. I got some Aperol and some white wine to make Aperol spritzes. And I got these Paloma drinks. I love Palomas. Like, they are made with agave and citrus. I think normally they're made with grapefruit, which I love. Yeah, grapefruit, lime, blood orange, agave. Like, it sounds really good. So I'm excited to try these. I have two of my best friends and bridesmaids coming over tonight, so we're gonna have a little girls' night. So anyways, that's why I got the little drinks. We're gonna have a fun girls' evening. So anyways, heading to my appointment now to get the dress altered, and then I will catch up back with you guys when I get home. It is a hot day. I just finished, and honestly, it went really well. Like, she killed it. She just started pinning things, and she was like, hey, like, let me show you something, you tell me what you think of this change that I would make, but if you like it as is, like, no worry, please feel free to tell me. And she just started like pinning things, and I was like, okay, no, wow, like, all of my worries, or all of the things that I was a little bit unsure about, she just kind of got rid of all of them. She absolutely killed it. I am very excited. I'm so pumped to see it all done. But let me tell you, being a bride is work. Like, there's absolutely nothing comfortable about being a bride. Like, I'm going to be sweating, my feet are gonna hurt, the dress is like decently heavy, I'm gonna be full of makeup and done, like, so not made to be comfortable, but you know, at least we're gonna look good. Anyways, it is hot. I need to put the AC back on and go home. Oh, it finally feels like summer, and I will not be complaining about how hot it is. I am just so excited to move and to have a proper backyard and pool to hang out in. I don't even know if you can hear me because the AC is so loud, but this is where it will be for the next hour. I'm currently reading Alice Feeney, His and Hers. I don't know if you can see that. I just started it, so I will update you maybe in a few days or in the next vlog once I'm a little further along. On hold. Yeah, I'm on hold right now with the airline company that we're flying with for our honeymoon. We just want to call to get an idea on the price difference if we wanted to upgrade to business class for a really long flight. We are going to Bali, which is very exciting, but like, it's a big travel day. We have 3 flights. And our longest out of the 3 is, I think, 14 and a half hours, which is really long. So we're curious to see what the cost would be if we wanted to upgrade to first class to be like as comfortable as possible for that long of a journey. So we're gonna find out, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be on hold forever. Anyways, just made my protein oatmeal. So just oatmeal, protein powder, boiling water, and I added some blueberries. Still on hold. I'm going to just have this, and I'm scheduled for a run today, but it's ugly out. I'm a little worried I'm going to get caught by the rain, but I think if it doesn't rain, like, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to wait like 30 minutes to digest, and if it's still not raining, I think I'm going to attempt it, go for it. I'm going to, I think, loop around more times just in case it starts raining. I don't want to be too far, but anyway, so hopefully Hopefully we managed to get a run in, because like you guys saw yesterday, I had to cancel my glute workout yesterday because of Mr. Milo, who is doing a lot better, by the way. How are you? Say hello. Are you doing better? Yes, we are. Sorry for the very annoying doggy puppy mama voice, but he's doing better. Slept last night, didn't wake us up, didn't have too many issues. His tummy's still not happy, like we're still giving him just plain rice and chicken to hopefully get him settled, and then we're gonna slowly reintroduce the kibble that I got for him, hoping that that kibble wasn't the problem, but we're gonna have to figure out. So he's gonna eat this, and then hopefully I'll be getting ready for a run soon. I got a new pre-workout from You Can Beam, which is a company I've been working with for, I wanna say 6 months-ish now, I think, quite a while, and I absolutely love them. I'm obsessed with the company, I'm obsessed with their products, I'm just really loving the partnership. So anyways, they just launched a new pre-workout, Sour Cherry, that I have not yet tried, and although I don't really need pre-workout right now, I'm just really curious. I'm just really wanting to try and see how it is. I'm a little unsure. Usually I don't love cherry flavored stuff, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna do a little taste test and also make a little story about it. So let's get everything set up. I think I'm just gonna do like half a scoop for the test. Anyways, another new Beam flavor is their Sour Cherry pre-workout. I have not yet tried it, and although I don't need pre-workout, I'm just very curious. So I'm gonna do just kind of like half a scoop just to give it a bit of a taste. Oh, I forgot my mixers here. I am a little unsure, to be honest, because I don't usually love like cherry, like artificial cherry flavor, but I'm very curious because I do love sour things. So we're gonna give this a try. Today's supposed to be, like on the schedule was supposed to be an 11 or 12 kilometer run. Not sure about that. Ooh, definitely very sour. So I like that. See, I love the sourness, but there's a little bit of the cherry aftertaste that I like a little bit less. So I still prefer the sour blue gummy and the peach one, I forgot exactly what it's called, over this one. But it's still good. If you like cherry stuff, this is actually very good. Alright, so as I was mentioning during my taste test on Instagram, I am very worried about the rain, so I'm gonna hurry up, get out there, and worst case it'll be a shorter run if I do get caught in the rain. But I really want to at least get some done because, yeah, I just don't feel like skipping another workout. I'm not a fan of skipping workouts. So yeah, we're gonna get out there. Like I said, normally it was supposed to be my longest run scheduled today, so I did a 10 on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday, so today's supposed to be 11, ideally 12. Just not sure that I'm gonna have over an hour before it starts to pour, so we will do our best and I will catch up with you guys afterwards. I'm not sure what the plans are today. Ben was supposed to go golfing for his bachelor's weekend, but that got canceled because of the rain, so we might see some friends, we might hang out. I don't know. So far so good, no rain, and we're 2 kilometers in, so far we're thriving. a long run, some stretching, a long shower. Honestly, I feel like I just went to the spa. Like, that's how relaxed I feel, which is great because I'm mostly gonna relax, maybe do like a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of maybe prepping and stuff for like food for the week. I have to see if I can even make my grocery order because it's Saint Jean, which is like our province's national holiday. So I don't even know if the grocery stores are going to be open. We'll see. And so I'm about to open up a package with you guys. I got my Paula's Choice kind of restock. I just made a big order when they were having a sale a few weeks ago. So I restocked on some of my favorite products. I'm going to show you guys. I've been mainly using Paula's Choice. Other than Paula's Choice, the only other products I use consistently are Tula's moisturizer and Tula's under eye balm. So this like cooling balm as well as this moisturizer, which I love. Otherwise, everything else, like my serums, my washers, my toners, everything right now is Paula's Choice. And I really, really like this company. What is this? Oh, just like a little bag. That's cute. Little gift. Alright, so let's go over what I got. So this is new. I've never tried this, but I'm excited. I think it's time. I'm in my late 20s, so I think it's time. Start using retinol. So I got one of their retinol serums. So we're gonna see how this goes. So I think I'm gonna do this at night, maybe like 3 nights a week. Then I got this serum that is my absolute favorite that I've used from them, this Omega Complex Serum. I find it so hydrating. It just leaves my skin feeling so amazing. So this is kind of the one that I put on most nights in the morning. Like, I just absolutely love this one. Then I got a Super C booster. So it's like a little, is it oil based? I am not even sure. But anyways, so a little vitamin C, some vitamin C drops to add to my skin. These were little gifts, which is always nice. They often send little gifts, which is cute. And then I got a pore reducing toner, which I really like as well, with niacinamide, as well as my favorite cleanser, which is their hydrating gel to cream. Is that what it calls? Yeah, gel to cream cleanser. This froths so much and is like, it cleans so well, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling dry. Like, my skin doesn't feel like super tight afterwards. So all absolute go-to. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of level up a little bit. These two are new to my routine, so I think I'm gonna do, like, I'm probably gonna alternate when I do these two, and then do this one probably in the morning, or at least like once a day, this hydrating one, and then alternate these two, and then cleanser. And same with the toner. I usually do maybe like every 3 days, depending on how my skin feels. But yeah, big fan of Paula's Choice. For hair, on the other hand, I'm not currently loving the products that I'm using, so I'm on the hunt to upgrade a little bit my hair care routine, just to help my hair like be a little bit more hydrated and just feel a little bit like stronger and healthier. So currently I just use some random products that I got from, I think all of them are from Winners at one point when I went. So I have this Argan 10-in-1 leave-in spray, which I use kind of as a detangler, but I think I need a better detangler. I used to have it's a 10 that I used to get on Amazon, and that one was amazing, so I might just look and see if that one's available. It wasn't available for a while, so I switched to something else. But yeah, that's the first product that I use before I brush. And then I have this Biokeratin heat protectant, and then I finished with this Heritage hair oil. So I don't like, there's nothing bad about them, but I feel like there's some like really good hair care like companies out right now that a lot of people are raving about. Like, I've heard a lot of good things about Way. I've heard a lot of good things about, I think JVN it's called. So anyways, if you have any favorites for hair care, especially like an oil or some like leave-in conditioner detangler like this one, let me know. Anything that helps with like hydrated, soft, silky hair, that is my go-to. That is what I'm looking for. So if you have any recommendations, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll be making a Sephora trip probably very soon. get any groceries delivered today. Once I get the groceries tomorrow, I will give you guys a bit of a rundown of everything that I got, as well as kind of what my thought process was for the meal plan for the week. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna put on some laundry because our bin is overflowing. And I would like to start packing. Like, I feel like I should start packing. I want to start packing while I throw on a movie. I got recommended, what's it called? The new movie on Netflix with something about a killer. Catch a killer? That sounds stupid. That's not it. Oh, yes, To Catch a Killer, exactly. With Shailene Woodley, yeah. Apparently, listen, I heard that it was good. If I go to see the reviews, it's got 49% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is not good. And I know for a fact that if I show Ben this movie and these reviews, he's gonna refuse to watch it with me. If it's not in the like 80s or above, Ben kind of refuses to watch movies. So I think I'm gonna throw it on while I do some packing. I'm just not sure what I can start packing that I can do in the living room in front of the TV. Like maybe I can bring some kitchen stuff or maybe some clothes and just start putting them away. I'm unsure, but I'm gonna figure out a way to be productive while I watch this movie. Day. So yesterday I did end up watching that movie as I was doing a little bit of packing, and then I kind of just chilled and took it easy for the end of the night. It was good. I think I had higher expectations for it, but it was good. Like it was intriguing. It definitely kept my attention the entire time. Like it was good. That's what I'll say. I'll give it maybe an 8 out of 10. So I just got the groceries. Like I told you guys, it took a little while to get here. They couldn't get it delivered yesterday, but I just got them. So I'm gonna take you guys through my entire grocery haul. And this is a very good example, I find, of how I practice kind of the 80-20 eating. So 80-20 for me has like a daily component and then a weekly component. In my weekly component, it's how often I drink, how often I eat out, which is often less than two or less meals a day that are not homemade, and 2 drinks, rarely more than that, per week. That's kind of how that's like my 20% that I allow myself. And then within each day, I try to have 80, if not even 90% on most days of all of my foods and things that I consume to be like whole food in their natural state, like minimally processed, not too changed, not too many like added things to it. So I'm gonna give you a bit of an example of how that looks like for my grocery shop. So let's start with some protein. So I get these little light Baby Bell cheeses because one of them is 5 grams of protein. So I often have 2 of these a day. It gives me an extra 10 grams. It's a nice little snack. Shrimp, I love. Extra lean ground beef. Egg whites. My milk, this is the almond and cashew one. Has a little bit of added protein. That's not what it's for, but you know, it's nice. I get this turkey bacon that I've become recently obsessed with. Love these. And the macros are really, really good. So per 1 slice, 35 calories for 5 grams of protein. That's amazing. I got 2 things of salmon, 2 things of chicken breast, and some chicken thigh. So this is all lunch, dinner, breakfast protein sources. I got cherry tomatoes. One of these, like not the best because obviously there's added ingredients and stuff in the dressing, but if you make your own dressing, this is a phenomenal way to make lunches easy. I got some apples, peppers, Brussels sprouts. I got some strawberries. Also Greek yogurt for protein sources. This is amazing for snacks. If we move on to carbs, I rarely get a lot of carbs because I always have rice and oatmeal almost in my pantry, but I get some bread. I like this bread because, again, a little bit lower in calories. I think it's only 130 calories for 2 slices and 8 grams of protein, which is actually very, very good macros for this. And then I got some cold brew coffee. I get these rice cakes, which are my favorite pre-workout snack. So I'll have these before a run if I go run in the morning, or as a little snack before my afternoon workout. This is part of my 20%. I just got these Greek yogurt bars. Still not that high in calories, so easily fits into my calories macros. Love these for snacking, or sometimes with the shrimp, I'll make like a little shrimp salad, and then I'll use this as like crackers to eat it with. And then I very, very rarely buy chips because I have almost no self-control when it comes to chips. Heavily craving this yesterday, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna fulfill my craving, but I'm gonna buy them, bring them with me today because I'm going to my parents' house today. Bring them with us so I can have some today, and then they'll be gone. Like I'll fulfill the craving, but I don't need to have these in my pantry nonstop. That is for me personally, and I found that making sure that I eat this way during the week when I'm eating at home allows me to then enjoy going out more, enjoy having barbecues or days with families and friends or whatever. Like my plan and the way that I'm doing it now is that if I ate the way that I eat at home Monday to Thursday, let's say, every single day of the week, then I would be lighter and leaner than I am now. But if I ate the way that I eat on the weekends every single day, I would be a little heavier than I am now. So that way it just balances itself out, and I feel like that has been what has worked the best for me, is to just be a little bit more mindful and a little bit more on top of my nutrition during the week, and then allow myself more flexibility and enjoyment without feeling the need to binge on the weekends. Okay, I want to go over my nutrition strategy a little bit more in depth, because I think at first when I started talking about, doing like a little mini wedding prep and wanting to feel a little bit leaner and, just kind of as confident as possible in my body before the big day, I think I had said that I was going to track and, do like more of a proper calorie deficit. And obviously the goal is still a calorie deficit because it is the only way to actually lose fat. But I've decided that I'm actually not going to track. So at first when I started tracking, I feel like it was a little bit too much work for me for the amount of motivation and dedication I had to this goal. So I think it's important when you set up a goal or a plan for yourself to kind of give yourself a realistic rating of, okay, how important is this to me? Because how important it is to you usually dictates your motivation, your discipline towards it. So it's very easy to say like, yes, okay, so I want to lose fat, I want to feel better in my body. And then it's like, okay, but how important is it actually to you? Like to what point are you at that you're like, okay, I'm so uncomfortable and fed up with where I am that it's like very important for me to make a change. So the truth is that the first time that I did a deficit a few years ago, like I was at a 10 out of 10. Like I knew, first of all, that I wanted to be a fitness coach. I wanted to help other women. So I knew that me being able to be disciplined and determined in this and, show people that it's doable without being miserable and whatever. Like I knew that me doing it in a successful and sustainable way was going to be inspiring and motivating, and therefore was also going to grow a little bit my credibility as a coach. So that was honestly something that was very important to me. What did I just find in my, okay, socks. So that obviously made it more important to me. And second of all, like I knew that I could do more. Like I knew that I wasn't at my potential in terms of my physique. So it was very important. Like I was a solid 10 out of 10. And so tracking wasn't difficult for me. Being in a deficit wasn't difficult for me. Like it was, all of those small sacrifices were incredibly worth it to me. So I didn't really struggle with this discipline. Whereas this time around, I'm gonna be honest, me losing some fat before my wedding day is like maybe a 7 out of 10 important to me, because I already exercise a lot, so I feel good about that. I already eat well, so I feel good about that. I love my body. I have no problem with the way my body looks now. Like, has it been leaner? Yes. So do I have kind of that image in my mind that I compare myself to? Yes. But does that affect me enough that like this is the most important thing to me right now? No. Enjoying my summer, enjoying time with my friends, that's actually a little bit more important. So therefore, when I started tracking, I realized that the importance level versus the sacrifices were not matching up for me, so it was making me unhappy to do that. So then I decided, you know what? I can do this without tracking. So my strategy for that is to be very, very mindful with my nutrition and my snacking during the week. So I know that I will not be in a calorie deficit 7 days a week. That is for sure, because like I said, it's important to me to enjoy time with my friends and to enjoy my summer and to have drinks every once in a while and to have ice cream and to go out, and all of those things are important to me. So I know that probably 2 days a week I'm not going to be in a deficit, and that is okay. You don't have to be in a deficit every single day of the week. You have to be in a deficit the majority of the time, and my goal is to be in a deficit on a weekly basis. So most of the time, Monday to Thursday, I will for sure be in a deficit. And then between Friday and Sunday, it depends. But I try to keep my deficit a little bit larger on those days where I am in a deficit, so that even on the weekend when I'm eating at maintenance or even in a slight surplus some days, my week is almost always still in a small deficit. Now, of course, doing it this way leads to slightly slower results than being in a stricter deficit every single day, of course. At the end of your week, if you look at every single one of your weeks, if you have a bigger deficit total for your weeks, you're going to lose weight faster. So ways that I'm doing this. Number one, obviously, the fact that one of my goals right now is running. Obviously, increasing my running volume leads to more calories burned, because running is difficult. Obviously, it's a very cardiovascularly demanding exercise, so it burns more calories. So that already assists me in that without me having to touch my nutrition too much. Number two, I am using certain foods to keep some of my meals a little bit lower calorie. So instead of adding rice to my taco bowls and my stir fries, I've been utilizing cauliflower rice every time. So that's often like 2 meals a day that are going to be lower carb than normal. So again, just a couple hundred calories per week. Doesn't make a huge difference, but those couple hundred calories per week are my like 2 or 3 alcoholic drinks that I have a week. So it kind of evens itself out there. Similar examples, I am really trying to limit my snacking during the week. So unless I'm very hungry or like I'm starting to get hungry and I'm still hours away from a meal, I'll just have a flavored water. Like I bought some Crystal Light sticks and I have some electrolyte packets. So I'll drink a fun water that's gonna fill me up, which also more hydration is good for my skin, it's good for everything. So that's also helping with me feeling better. So yeah, I'm reducing my snacking. In the evening, like my desserts, even if it's like Halo Top, which is a higher protein ice cream, like when I have Halo Top, it still is an extra 200 to 250 calories. So I try to not have it every night anymore. I'm limiting myself to like maybe 2 nights during the week. So small mindful changes during the week allows me to be less mindful on the weekends and have a little bit more fun. And those things just kind of add up a little bit. So I'm just kind of picking and choosing where I'm making sacrifices to allow room for extra other fun things in my week. Coming at you many days later, because I realized that I did not film an outro as I was editing. I realized that I just abruptly stopped filming, but that's going to be it for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!